Good evening. Thanks for joining us on the news at 8. Today, the 30th day in the month of June 2023. I am Grace Dorcas Uyekachi. First, the major headlines. We met only 4 fairly manageable waste evacuation trucks, but need 20 more, Abia Task Force head says. Governor Oti suspends Abia head of service, Oniwama, and all permanent secretaries. Securing Nigeria, not easy tax. Ex-CDS Irabo says at pulling out ceremony. We'll take commercials, we'll be right back with details and many more. Stay connected.
Experience the smooth and strong feeling that consistently surpasses expectation. Leading the way in high-performance lubricants, Master Supermoto Oil is as durable as titanium.
Welcome back. Now the details. The Chairman's Special Task Force on Emergency Evacuation of Refuse in Abia State, Mr. Wonel Kereke, has disclosed the state has only 4 fairly manageable compactor trucks for evacuations of waste. 3 of the trucks were stationed in Aba, while 1, which usually breaks down, is in Umahia. Wonel, who spoke with newsmen at a press briefing on Friday, noted that at least 20 compactor trucks for effective evacuation of refuse is needed in the state, expressing concern over the shortage of waste management equipment in the state. Abia State Governor Dr. Alex Oti has ordered the immediate suspension of the head of service of the state, Mr. Oniwama. ABN TV reports that this, according to the governor, follows the inauguration of the Judicial Panel of Inquiry on the recovery of properties and funds belonging to Abia State government. The Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Kaze Uko, in a statement on Thursday night made available to ABN TV, said that the state's chief executive also ordered the suspension of all permanent secretaries in the state's civil service. Some supporters of Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election, have cautioned Governor Alex Oti of Abia State against probing his predecessor, Okeze Ikpeazu. This was, as they said, probing the immediate past governor will amount to distraction as he settles down for governance. The governor had on Thursday inaugurated a judicial panel of recovery of properties belonging to the state, which has the theme of reference of reviving properties belonging to the state government currently in the custody of officials of the immediate past government. A car dealer, Muhammad Manga, has been thrown into confusion after a customer, one Henry, absconded with one of his cars, a Mercedes-Benz GLB 250, in the Abuja area of the Federal Capital Territory. Punch Metro gathered from Manga that a yet-to-be-identified friend, who is also into the business of selling cars, visited his office in Abuja requesting to take the vehicle worth over 55 million naira to a potential customer interested in purchasing it. Operators within the downstream oil and gas sector has said that the federal government has raked in 400 billion naira due to fuel subsidy removal in the last 30 days. On Friday, Chinedu Okonkwo, national president of the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, disclosed this in an interview with Daily Post. The immediate past chief of defense staff, General Lucky Rabo, says that providing security for a diverse country like Nigeria is not an easy task, but insists it is not an impossible one to achieve. He said this in his validatory speech during the pulling out ceremony organized for him at the Mogadishu Cantonment in Abuja on Friday. According to the Bloomberg Millionaires Index, Aliko Dangote, president of Dangote Group, has maintained his position as Africa's richest man despite the change in Nigerian naira versus the dollar. Dangote's fortune was estimated at an astonishing $15.6 billion in the newly issued daily top billionaires rankings on Tuesday, putting him at the top of the index list of African billionaires. The Nigerian police hierarchy has disclosed why it withdrew mobile policemen attached to VIPs. Recall that the acting Inspector General of Police, Mr. Olukayode Ogbetonkun, had recently ordered the withdrawal of officers attached to VIPs and companies. He also issued a directive for the setting up of a special intervention squad for quick and rapid response to tackle criminality across the country. The former governor of Lagos State, Akinwumi Ambode, has joined his predecessor, Babatunde Fashola, and his successor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, at a reception organized by the Lagos State government in honor of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Lagos State. This is the first time they are publicly meeting over 4 years since Governor Sanwo-Olu took over office as the governor of Lagos State. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has given more insight into the situation of the suspended resident electoral commissioner of Adamawa State, Hudu Ari. Recall that Ari caused controversy after he announced the supplementary governorship elections results in Adamawa State while collation was ongoing. He illegally declared Senator Aisha Dahuru Binani as the winner of the election. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has appealed to Nigerians to endure the baby steps his administration is currently taking in its effort at rebuilding the country. The president made this special appeal during a private visit to the palace of the Alake and paramount ruler of Egba land, Ogba Adetokun Ogbadebo, in Abeokuta, Ogun State, on Thursday, June 29th. The three suspects arrested over the murder of a naval officer, Sub-Lieutenant Samuel Akibohom, in Idoani, Ose local government area of Ondo State, have narrated why and how they killed the officer after an altercation. In an interview while they were paraded by the state police command, the suspect Ayomide Sambo and Johnson Adeleke Shagari Francis, age 17, confessed to killing the officer while assaulting one of them. It was gathered that the three suspects just finished secondary school in the town. While in sports, Nigeria Football Federation (NFF) has debunked the news making the rounds that it has renewed Super Eagles manager Joseph Pesiero's contract. On Monday, there were reports that Pesiero's contract has been extended till after next year's Africa Cup of Nations in Cote d'Ivoire. The report also suggested that the NFF gave the Portuguese a minimum of a semi-final finish in Cote d'Ivoire to get added time on the job. Former Napoli star Salvatore Bagni has disclosed that Super Eagles striker Victor Osimhen will either join Real Madrid or Man United this summer. The Nigerian international has been the most sought-after player in the summer transfer window. Recall that top clubs in Europe such as Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain are keen to have his signature. This brings us to the end of the news at 8. But before we go, we can buy major stories. We met only 4 fairly manageable West evacuation trucks, but we need 20 more, Abia Task Force head says. Governor Oti suspends Abia head of service Onu Wama and all permanent secretaries. Securing Nigeria is not easy task, ex-CDS Irabo says at pulling out ceremony. These and many more different platforms. Log on to www.abntv.com.ng, and you can also follow us on our social media platforms being listed on the screen. I am Grace Stokers Mikachi. Have a peace of mind. Stay safe.